Ever pondered over the perplexing paradox of war and games? It may seem inconceivable to equate the grim realities of war with the frivolous nature of games. Yet the more one delves into the intricate dynamics of both, the more one realizes the astoundingly similar principles they operate on. Imagine a high-stakes game of chess. Each player, armed with their pieces, strategizes, anticipates the opponent's moves, and makes calculated risks. Each move can either bring them closer to victory or push them towards defeat. Now replace the chessboard with a global map, the players with world leaders, and the pieces with military forces. Sounds a lot like war, doesn't it? War, much like a game, hinges on the careful orchestration of strategies. Take, for instance, the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union, much like two chess players, engaged in a protracted game of deterrence. The concept of mutual assured destruction acted as a stalemate, discouraging either from making a fatal move. This scenario, chilling as it may sound, is a classic application of game theory in war. Game theory, in its essence, is the study of mathematical models of strategic interaction. It's about making the most rational decisions based on the potential actions of others. When applied to war, it promotes the idea of making calculated moves instead of rushing into battle, much like a seasoned chess player contemplating their next move. But the comparison doesn't stop there. Just as games have rules, so does war. The Geneva Conventions, for instance, establish the standards of international law for humanitarian treatment in war. Yet just like in games, rules in war are often bent, broken, or completely ignored, leading to catastrophic consequences. However, it's essential to remember that treating war as a game is not about trivializing the massive human cost involved. It's about adopting a strategic approach to avoid unnecessary conflicts and minimize damage. It's about understanding that rash moves can lead to unwanted escalation, much like a reckless move in chess can expose the king. In the grand scheme of things, the concept of treating war as a game is not about winning or losing, but about navigating a complex landscape of global politics, power dynamics, and human lives. It's about recognizing that every move has consequences, and the goal should always be to ensure the least harm and the most peace. To summarize, the concept of treating war as a game is a paradoxical yet profound idea. It draws parallels between the strategic elements of games and the intricate dynamics of war. It emphasizes the importance of rational decision-making, adherence to rules, and the careful orchestration of moves. But above all, it underscores the need to prioritize peace over victory. To remember that in the grand game of war, the best move is often the one that prevents the game from being played at all.